Today on the channel, we got a one-of-a-kind unboxing and review, as today we're taking a look at the WWE Mattel Elite Walmart exclusive Ruthless Aggression line, Rob Van Dam.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today we've got Mr. Monday Night himself from the Walmart Ruthless Aggression wave. We've got Rob Van Dam. But remember, for all your WWE Mattel AEW Jazzwares needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And today, we complete the second series of the Ruthless Aggression wave with Rob Van Dam. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, later on in this video, we're going to compare him to some other Rob Van Dam figures. Without further ado, let's look at the packaging on old Mr. Monday Night himself. Getting the most out of that mold, that's for sure. We've seen it a few times, even this year as well. So it's technically our second RVD of the year. Some will say 3. I'm going to say 2. This is our second RVD of the year. But you got that Ruthless Aggression style packaging we're getting used to here. Of course, that line is going to continue, as we do know. So it'll be interesting to see how deep that line actually goes. And a very interesting line with only 3 wrestlers per series, which is always interesting. You got that old school kind of WWE logo going on. RVD, Rob Van Dam, the big bubble window. Of course, the Elite logo, Ruthless Aggression up there at the top. Certified authentic WWE Elite, Rob Van Dam, True Effects, all kinds of good stuff going on there. And RVD looking only like an RVD could look in the Ruthless Aggression packaging style right there. And on the back, we got the cross-sell at the bottom. We already unboxed Booker T. We unboxed Rey Mysterio on the channel. Check those videos out if you did miss them. Big glamour shot, got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the WWE logo. Let's see what it says about old Rob Van Dam. From Battle Creek, Michigan, absolutely stunningly beautiful. Some of the finest Frosted Flakes ever came out of Battle Creek, Michigan. I believe, if I remember right, though, Kellogg's did move their corporate offices away from Battle Creek, Michigan. Some of you Battle Creekians can fact check that one for me, but I believe that did happen somewhere a few years ago. Height 6 feet tall, weight 235 pounds. Finisher, the good old 5-star Frog Splash. Career highlights, WWE Champion, ECW Champion, Intercontinental Champion. With a mix of breathtaking athleticism, innovative offense, and a cocky attitude, everything is cool when you're Rob Van Dam. And that is truer words never been spoken. Huge, huge Rob Van Dam fan. Back in the day, still to this day, I guess you would say with me. Loved RVD. One of the pillars of ECW, if you ask me. I absolutely loved Rob Van Dam back in the day. And like I said, I still love him now. So much so I can't get him out of the package. Rookie. See you later. Goodbye. Get out of here. Plastic for old Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam, looking really good, but looking a little paint by numbers here, but there he is in the plastic prison, looking good. Love that we get the Intercontinental title belt with him. 2 hands, pop him out. There it is. See you later. Plastic prison, goodbye. And let's get down to the accessories first for RVD. He does got the 2 patented RVD thumb hands, of course. We see that all the time. Would have loved to have seen some fist with RVD, though. I got to be honest here. But we do got the gripping hands going on. Of course, got the RVD-type gloves in black with the fingers poking out. Your typical RVD hands, I guess we've had fairly recently. We do get the Intercontinental title here, and this really reminds me back to Ezekiel Jackson, one of the shining stars of the Elite line. One of these days we'll do a video on like the top 10 one-and-done Elite star figures, the guys you didn't know have an Elite or something like that, because I always loved that Ezekiel Jackson figure, and he had, I believe, this exact same Intercontinental title, this very nice shiny one. I could be mistaken, but I think that is correct, but I love the shiny Intercontinental title here. Definitely Ruthless Aggression title time. It says Europe, Africa, Australia, Asia, North America, South America, Antarctica, and the WWE. So he's got all the listings of where he's the champion of. So really cool. Do like that title belt there. Now we break it down. Now we dive into old Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam himself. And what do we got going on with RVD? Not bad, but it is a lot of reuse. We've seen Mattel. Of course, there was an RVD way back in the day. Couldn't tell you what line that was from. Or I know it was from the Elite line, but what number, I can't remember. 29, Elite 29, maybe something like that. And then, of course, RVD kind of left the company, got out of contract, so they couldn't make figures of him. And then this year they brought him back, of course, in the tiger stripe. And then there was the famed canceled Chase RVD, and we talked about that in a video on the channel as well. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But we did have a few other RVDs, but it's all been the same body type. And I really do feel this is a good body for RVD. I would like to see it just a little bit thicker. He was pretty cut up, but he was also had a little thickness to him. And I feel like he's a little too small in elite form. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I would like to see a new body mold for RVD, especially if they're going to continue on with RVD, as we do know he has so many singlets throughout the year. There's a lot of content they could get from RVD. But it is your typical RVD head, looking good, kind of a smile to him. You do got the thumbs, of course. You do the RVD patented pose. I do love the headband. How about the hair tie with his hair back there in the ponytail? I like that they put it in green here to kind of match the whole motif of the outfit. Another one of his iconic singlets here with the yin and yang sign, the RVD, the gray and the green and the white goes really, really well together. Got the black elbow pads we always see, the Van Damme boots where it says Van Damme down the side. A lot of stuff we've seen before, but we do get the great pinless joints here. We saw those with the other ones as well, though. But we do get the pinless joints. The arms go all the way around. You do get the bicep cut, of course. Double jointed pinless elbows, hands removable. Got the black wrist tape, forearm tape going on. Looks really good there. You do got the ab crunch. I'm just a hair loose on mine. A hair loose, head side to side, back and forth, as we're accustomed to. Then you do get the waist articulation. He can do those big old RVD splits if he needs to, of course. Then you got the thigh cut. You got the double jointed knees, very tight with that big knee pad around there. These are probably my least favorite knee pads, I got to be honest. They're so big and clunky. I don't know, they do get in the way from time to time, I feel. You do get the boot cut, and then, of course, the ankle rocker side to side, up and down. Very, very tight on the ankle department, but really, really good. The thing that sells this RVD is the singlet for me. I really do like the looks of this singlet. Been always cool to get another RVD. They keep making RVDs. I'm going to buy them no matter what. As I said, I'm a huge RVD guy, and there's so many other varieties of singlets they can come out with. The back, of course, you got the yin and yang and the dragon logo on the back there as well. Mattel ringside collectible stand. Does he fit on the stand? You know he's going to fit. He was made for him. There you go. He fits perfectly on that stand. Looking really good, old Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam. I'm here for this. Like I said, give me all the RVDs, but if I had to do any critiques to this one, I would love to see a little bit bigger sized body on him. Just a little bit. He had some big old thighs going on. I just think he was a little bit bigger. This makes him a little bit more cut up maybe than he's supposed to be. I don't know, but that's just me. Of course, we do go back to the Ruthless Aggression era, and when you do that, you got to go back to Jakks Pacific Ruthless Aggression era, and we got RVD right there in his matching singlet, so it's somewhat brothers in arms, somewhat close, similar but different, I guess we'll call these two, but it doesn't look too bad, so you got to have at least an appearance by a Jakks Ruthless Aggression figure in these videos. But then, here's that one I couldn't remember. I'm sure somebody will put it in the comments. I'll look it up after the video, but like Elite 29 or whatever it is. And then you got the Tiger Stripe, of course, that was out this year, a fabulous one. Gosh, who am I going to put in the lead? Which one do I like better? Ooh, it's tough. It's tough. I like both of them a lot. I'd have to really sit and think about that one. But then, of course, the crown jewel right here, the old Rising Sun RVD, the canceled one. Very, very controversial RVD. His most controversial figure ever, I guess we'll call it. But quite the murderer's row of elite Rob Van Dam figures over the last couple of years, and then going back a few years for this one as well. But I'm here for him. How about you, though? What are your thoughts on this RVD? What's your thoughts on the Ruthless Aggression line? Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this RVD figure. You going to pick it up? You going to pass on it? You going to play the long game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far, you might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and we got even more content for you. And of course, as always, your best way to support the channel over there on the old Patreon. Truly appreciate everybody's support on that. And then, of course, you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 over there on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam, I am Kyle. And I'll see you guys all real soon.